Okay, here we go. Hi guys. So, just as I promised you, I am going to spill my beans or to give away my secret of how I cook my special signature dish, which is my signature strudel. So first off, I take this dough. I don't make it myself, although I do want to try it someday. I just buy it in the shop already prepared. Boom. There we go. Okay, so I throw some flour on the table so that nothing sticks to anything. The dough is not sticking to my tools and to the table, of course. Okay, now I need to check to make sure there are no foils inside. You know, there are some plastic foils sometimes inside the dough. You just need to make sure it's not there. Okay, so let's sprinkle some flour over our beautiful fluffy dough. It's so good. Oh, it's so really, it feels so good. It has no yeast because I don't eat yeast because it's not good for you, they say. But even without yeast, it comes out very, very tasty. And also, I'm not a big fan of the smell of yeast. I don't know about you, but to me, it smells weird, very weird. Okay, so as I roll my dough, I make sure nothing, it doesn't stick to the table basically, because I don't want it to rip. Oh no, I don't. Okay, so I try and make it quite thin, not see-through thin, but still quite thin. And I think here I have more than 500 grams of dough, which is more than enough, which is more than I need, really. So we are making a really big one. Oh, I should have some guests over because this is going to be delicious. So I've been making this strudel for the past, I don't know, for the past 5-6 years, and I don't make any cakes usually. I don't make any pies, but this is what I usually bake when I want something sweet and when I want to make my loved ones happy. Okay, if you don't have straight edges like here, I have a wavy one. Don't worry about that because we're going to fold them inwards anyway, so nobody will see them. But of course, you can always strive for perfection. Okay, I can tell that my table is about to end and I need more room here. So what I'm going to do is a trick. It's a life hack. So I'm going to wind my dough and put it forward like that. Add some flour, I don't need it, and so that I have enough space. Yeah, good. Am I good or what? Yeah, fantastic. Okay, I did that because my dough is quite thicker at this closer edge of this stretch of dough. Okay, so we are coming to the end of this stage of our project, of our cooking project. Yeah, I want to make sure it's nice and thin, relatively thin, because we don't want it to be thick. Since we are going to roll it up, and we'll end up with a lot of layers in a way, and actually the thinner it is, the tastier it will be, because it will be crunchy, you know, because thin layers will cook just nicely, giving this beautiful crunch in the end. Okay, so it looks like I'm done. Yeah, looks good. Okay, I just want to make sure it's not stuck to the table. Fantastic, it came out really nice. Okay, there we have it. Nice and beautiful, big piece of dough. Smells as if it has yeast, but it doesn't. I know it doesn't. So anyway, we're ready for our next stage. Let's assemble our strudel. So what I have here is some walnuts. I absolutely love walnuts, and they go so well with our apples. Also, I have some breadcrumbs here, and some sugar, of course. Yeah. So we mix it all up, and we start sprinkling it over our dough. Yeah, just. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to leave a margin at the edges of my spread, yeah, of my rectangle, because I'll be folding those edges in and I need them to stick. And if I put any of this mixture over my edges, they won't stick as well. So I want to avoid that. And I do the same for the farther part of my rectangle. I just leave it empty. I don't put any of such mixture over there, because again, for the same purpose, we want it to be sticky, that part of the dough. But as far as the front edge of it, you can throw as much as you want. Really doesn't matter. Okay, so very randomly, just don't try and make it perfect. Boom. Good. Okay, now it's our third stage of our assembly process. So here we have 6 or 7 apples mixed with some sugar and some flour, as well as some cinnamon, some ground cinnamon. Oh my god, what a smell! And I let it sit for a day. Actually, just half a day would be enough, so that the apples would give some juice. That's what we need. We need them to be soft. If you don't have much time for that, you can always use this little trick. You can like prepare the mixture without flour, put it in the microwave so that your apples soften up, and then you follow the rest of the steps of our recipe. But I did it the natural way. I let my apples juice naturally. So also this time I decided to add some variation to my recipe. So I added some ground, some ground orange here. So I not ground, I peeled my orange, I grated it, not peeled, sorry, I'm getting mixed up with my vocabulary. So I grated my orange peel into this. So let's see how it's going to come out. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, if judged by the smell of it, I mean, it's absolutely fabulous. Okay, so enough stirring it up, it's ready. Let's put it on. Okay, so we want to make a sausage out of our apples. Just put them in a nice roll, like that. If you end up with lots of juice from your apples, just collect your juice, put it in a cup, and in the end, you will put that juice on top of your strudel once it's been rolled up and assembled. And when baked, or once baked, this juice will provide this wonderful crispy top for your strudel. I've never done that, but I recently saw that in a recipe, in some online cooking tutorial, so it can be done. Good, it looks good. So if you don't add any flour to your apples, you're going to end up with a lot of juice. I mean, it's going to be over juicy, like crazy. Okay, right. And this is our pre-final stage, and it's the trickiest one because we don't want to rip our dough. I mean, it's ripping up already, but it's okay. We'll fix it up. So we need to be very careful, and like I almost talk to my apples and to my dough just to cooperate. Like, please guys, just let's solve it in an amicable way, in a good way. Like, let's be friends, let's not rip. Okay, good. Here's my trick. Like, it's not quite comfortable to roll this whole mass up outwards. So what I do is I do it from the other side. Alright. Just like that. Roll it up. Roll it up. Perfect. Okay, you just watch the technique, it's quite easy. And if you decide to do it yourself after all, if you get inspired after watching my video, you'll find your way around it. I'm pretty sure you'll figure out how to do it the best way. But I just fold the edges in and make a roll. Also, you can tell the flour is not white, like I try and lead a healthy style of life. That's why I use different sorts of flour, which are not white, but they should be like healthy and